how do you know when you've got the next big idea?
What I'm trying to figure out is similar to you, where you and I kind of cross paths is we're both looking at how are people going to be working in the future. It's a big question. And similarly, I guess in some ways, like this hotel, what's unique is, among other things, is the art and the Arts District Dallas. And that's just something I have a great passion for art, and I have a great passion for Dallas. I wouldn't go to Atlanta and try to buy property to do a similar thing, which is, I don't like that. I like the fact that you can put VARIDESKs all over the world. It's really cool. I'm at a point where I just want to do fewer things well, and building a unique hotel is a painful experience. I wouldn't recommend it to anyone, unless I didn't like them, I guess. But I just didn't know all the pain, and now I'm going to do another one in Frisco.
Well, you learned a lot on this one.
I did learn a lot, but I don't have any idea of turning a crank and doing several of them. And economically, I know certain things take a long time and they're difficult, but I'm fortunate to be a realist. I've got enough experience, and so you plan your finances that way.
Yeah, and obviously everybody's out there talking about recession and all the fear factor, and I think as entrepreneurs, sometimes it can be, as CEO, it can be very lonely because you're looking out sometimes over the abyss and the unknown. You got a lot of data points coming at you, and your team's saying things, and as you think about the health, I think from my standpoint, I love being here in Dallas. Love it.
So
We're
lucky.
Blessed.
Yep.
And so as you're guiding people and talking to other entrepreneurs and CEOs and other people starting businesses, how do you talk about the future and guide them or give them because you and I have been through some recessions. You may have been through one more than me, but I mean, these things happen, and you've come out incredible, and you've hit bottom and come out. So how do you think about the future?
I've made a lot of mistakes. In 2007, I thought we were going to have a downturn. I thought subprime was worse than what was being said by some elected officials, but I didn't act on it properly. I had the right direction, and I also had no idea it would be as bad as it was. Today, there's no question in my mind we're going to have a recession. I can't tell you whether it's 6 months from now or 5 years. I think it's actually I think it's more like the 6 to 12 months, but I don't think it's going to be a severe recession. Whether you slow down a lot or have a couple of quarters that are negative is sort of academic. The question really is, where do we have bubbles, and where could we have a severe problem? And I think about that all the time. You can't put your head in the sand, but I think now's the time to be mindful of that, because the macro events can swamp any business if you're leveraged, and we're in a leveraged world. Our businesses are by their nature leveraged, but we are keeping more cash on hand and more diversified because we think there will be a downturn. I just don't know how bad and when. Mm-hmm. When it does come, again, this may be, I think you were somewhat similarly saying this, I think we're lucky to be in Dallas as a main area. It's going to be less affected in the areas that I'm involved in than I think many other cities would be. And, that's just reality.
Yeah, and I think the CEOs that we do business with and are coming through, everybody's aware of it and talking about it, and so I think a lot of people are prepping and deleveraging a little bit.
Which
and just
means it won't
smart,
be that bad.
Which means I agree with you. So
Yeah.
I feel better every time everybody's at least not just always playing offense. They've got a little defense on the field too every once in a while.